What is up, everyone? It's your boy Doomsday here. Sorry if I look like crap. And sorry if it's really bright. We're outside, as y'all can see. Today we're doing another video on Doomsday prepping. You see, a while ago I bought some survival gear for me and my best friend Z-Man 101010. If you don't know who that is, go into his channel and subscribe. It's really hot out here. But as you all can see, step back here a bit. We are doing a survival tent. You see, you already seen my cabin in the mountains. That'd be my permanent location to bug out in case of an event were to occur. But what if we were traveling across the world? Like, we needed a spot to camp, like out in the mountains. Example, all that is mountain and forest. So, we'll show you our little setup. I got 2 military-style cots. One of them is on the porch. It was hard setting up one, but I got it set up. We're going to go inside the tent here, and I'm going to show you all my little setup. So we got all kinds of room here. This little segment area would be my buddy Z-Man's area, where he'd be setting his cot. Right here's mine. That's a pull string for my crossbow there. That little bag, that's my new survival bag, my new bug out bag. My old one got a hole in it. And look at that. That's cool. But yeah, I got my combat gear on, in case you couldn't tell. Let me sit y'all down here. There we go. But yeah, we're inside our little bug out tent in case we needed to go up in the mountains, hide out, or camp, or do some hunting. And I gotta say, it's actually pretty neat here. I got my pistol, I got my crossbow. I'm not going to shoot the pistol out here because someone might call it the law, but a crossbow should be safe. So we're going to test fire my crossbow. I got it yesterday and I shot it once and it was pretty neat. So we're going to shoot it again. I got my watch attached to it, that way I could tell the time when aiming. Woo. Just show you my pistol again. Put it back in its holster. But yeah, this is my setup for terms of an apocalyptic situation. In case we needed to hide out or bug out into the mountains or something. I do have a cabin. It's just in terms of setting up there. Now, that's where I would permanently be hiding out. But if there were an apocalyptic situation to happen, I'd be coming to get my buddy Z-Man and his friend Reznov and bring them to my cabin along with their families. I leave my best friend Z-Man out there by himself. He's like a brother to me. He's been more of a sibling to me than my actual brother-in-law. At least I know Z-Man wouldn't steal from me. My brother-in-law, we had a rough patch of history. I prefer not talking about it. Yeah. And the reason why I chose a cot or stretcher is because down here you have extra storage space for food, clothes, ammo, stuff like that. Got all kinds of room under here. So, that's why I got that. Down here. Now, you're probably wondering what I would survive off of in the apocalypse. Well, this bag has some food in it. Not 100% stuff I'd eat all the time, but I do have a lot of other food stockpiled. I have some dehydrated food, I have some food ration bars, some canned stuff. This stuff here I got in my bag. These are just like energy bars and maybe a couple other things. Nothing too major. I didn't want to go into that detail too much. For water, we got a lot of water jugs filled up there on our porch. They're like 1 gallon jugs. But anyway, I talked too much. We're going to test fire our crossbow. So let me grab this. This is to help set the tension in the string when drawing it back. Now again, this ain't a weapon I'd normally be carrying in the apocalypse. If it ain't my hunting rifle, then it'd probably be this. Why? Because the ammo can be retrieved, if not broken. Alright. There we go. Crossbow set. Now we just gotta put an arrow in it. And forgot my arrow inside. We'll find something to shoot. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get my target out. I'm going to pause this for now. I'm going to get my arrows and my target. I don't know if you can see the target, but it's set up down there. I'm going to get my crossbow and we're going to shoot it. Okay, here are my bolts. Alright, crossbows are loaded. We're going to shoot it. Three, two, one. Oh, safety's on. There we go. 3, 2, 1. And that is a bullseye. Well, close enough to a bullseye. This is an old target. My neighbor Walter, he gave it to me. He was kind to me. I let him test out my crossbow, but this is an old target he used to target practice on. As you can see, there's my arrow. I just shot that. Let's go ahead and get that out. Yes, we had a lot of stuff moved onto the porch. These are aluminum bolts, not the carbon ones, not the cheap fiberglass plastic ones that'll break on you. These are hard aluminum. I'd say aluminum is a little bit better than carbon or fiberglass. Now, you're probably wondering what would I do for bathroom terms in an apocalypse. Well, we have... almost dropped the camera. Hopefully I caught it. Alright. Now, probably... damn camera. That's why I hate this thing. I'm gonna get me a new one. There we go. Like I said, it's hot out here. Now, as I was saying, if probably wondering what we would do for our bathroom situation. Well, in my house, I didn't feel like getting it out, because I was tired enough setting this tent up by myself. And I was tired enough to just sleep here, but I gotta do this video. Now, you know those hospital portable bathrooms that they have for patients? Well, I got one offline, or online, and we got it in the house. It's just set up. We ain't using it yet. Hopefully never have to. But if we ever are bugging out in the mountains and we needed a place to camp out, this would be my setup. This is a 6-person cabin tent. This would be mine and my buddy Z-Man's setup. We'd have a cot right here where I'm sitting, a cot on the other side of the tent, and a little table in between us, and maybe a toilet in the back. We have a lot of good things set up here. I'm going to lay down on my bed just to show you. Oh, that feels nice. I'm not gonna lie, I was awfully tired. God, it's like 80 degrees out here. But yeah, this would be our setup for an apocalyptic event. Because down below we have a lot of good storage space where we could store weapons, food, water, clothes, other essentials. So, Z-Man brother, if you watch this, this is about what our setup would look like. A cot like this, I have 2 of them. One for me, one for you. On the other side of the tent, that's where you'd be setting your cot. In between us, we'd have like a small folding table. And a toilet in the back. That way we have a place to go to the bathroom, a place to eat, a place to sleep. And as for weapons, well, like I said, I got a pistol, a rifle, a crossbow, my shotgun. I tried selling that for a while, but couldn't do it. Probably wondering what is in this backpack. Now this is my new bug out bag. My old one ripped. I just got a new backpack and put all my survival gear in this one. It's really windy, in case y'all didn't notice. Yeah, here in this bag we have some dehydrated chili mac with beef, here we got some chewy granola bars, another bag of dehydrated food. This is scrambled eggs with bacon, freeze dried. I got several bags of this fruit and nut mix because, you know, you gotta have some protein and nutrition in your diet. Fruits and nuts can help you with that in some ways. And I got another dehydrated meal in there. It's the same thing, scrambled eggs with bacon. And another bag of this fruit and nut mix. That's some of my survival food. Now, I wouldn't be temporarily living on this, like, forever, because I have a lot of other food stockpiled in my bedroom right now. And the reason why I'm stockpiling on food, well, the way Trump is opening the borders too early, I say we're going to get hit by this coronavirus even harder, and it's going to be like another Great Depression, or collapse or something. And in terms of something like that happening, food will become very, very scarce. So if you're like me and you want to be prepared for a survival situation, I'd recommend stockpiling on any food and essentials that you can. Because once we get hit by this corona pandemic harder than what we already got hit by, it's going to be like another Great Depression. A lot of stores are going to be closed. Buying food and supplies is going to be hard. So, if you're like me, I'd recommend buying supplies, especially for your family and friends. Now, I have a second knife on me besides this one, and it's here on my side. I like y'all to meet Rambo. That's my new combat knife, M-Tech. I got this puppy from Wish. I ordered it from Wish. Now, a lot of people say that Wish is horrible. Well, frankly, this knife is pretty solid. Alright? Pretty damn solid. And the saw blade's good and sharp. So perfect for freaking cutting through limbs and tree branches. And perfect for hand-to-hand combat or hunting. So people that say Wish is shit, it's not entirely bad. I mean, as long as you know what you're ordering. I mean, if you're ordering something that looks like a 50 caliber rifle, that's $20, it ain't gonna be a 50 caliber rifle. It's liable to be a pellet rifle or a paintball gun. But as for knives, machetes, and stuff like that, it's always about a 50-50 chance that you get something good. And usually, for me, it's always been something good. Because so far I've gotten a kukri machete that's solid, this knife that is solid, the crossbow, and the bow gun. Both have been very, very effective. So I gotta give a big thanks to Wish for sending me some pretty decent survival gear. As for the tent and the food, that all came from Walmart. Now you probably... grab this. No. Now you're probably wondering if I'm expecting any other packages in the mail from Wish. Yes, I am. I'm expecting a couple gas masks. I'm expecting... Thought I heard a door shut. It was my neighbor. But you're probably wondering what else I'm expecting. So far I'm expecting gas masks, 2 tactical vests, brand new, not like this one. This one's a little old and not as protective. And I'm also expecting a few other little items. But as for anything else, that's about it. I got a lot of good supplies here. In my bedroom, I have enough food supplies to last 2 people maybe a month, maybe 2 months. And enough weaponry to equip a small army. I'm talking knives, machetes, hatchet, 2 homemade choppers, baseball bat, katana, 3 swords, a flare gun, my 9mm shotgun, a rifle, and a crossbow. So if there's ever a potential zombie apocalypse or some other form of emergency or worldwide emergency or pandemic or collapse or something that we needed to get by, I'm very well prepared for that. Now you're probably wondering what I do for transportation. Well, I'm pretty good at driving a side-by-side. And it's basically like a small Jeep, if you look at it like that. And I seen one at a trading post. Well, not a trading post. What was it called? I don't remember what it is. It was in Williamson. It was near some big mall. And they had a side-by-side that was worth $7,000. And it had a winch, taillights, doors, seat belts, all things a vehicle should have. So I don't know why they ain't considered a side-by-side a vehicle yet. I mean, it's practically a small Jeep, if you look at it like that. I also got a couple new other items. I got a climbing ice pick for my bug out bag. Why? Well, you never know. You may need to dig a hole, or potentially fight off something, or pry something open. So, in a way, it's kind of a handy all-the-way around tool. Now, probably wondering what I do for first aid. I got a first aid kit in my bug out bag. I've shown it to you all before. I have a road atlas, which is basically a map book of all United States. I have fire starters, butane lighter that shoots out like a mini blowtorch. I have a couple water bottles. I have a sleeping bag. I could have put it in here in this video, and a few pillows, so I could make this bed a hell of a lot more comfier than it looks. But as of right now, this is my setup for a potential apocalypse or any kind of basic survival situation. If I'm out here up in the mountains, camping or hunting or just trying to survive like a regular person, this would be my setup. And this would be my setup with my best buddy Z-Man. Because one, he's like family to me. I ain't gonna leave him out there by himself. If you want me to, you're a cruel bastard. Because Z-Man's like a brother to me. He is. So, he definitely deserves a spot up at my cabin in the mountains. And give a shout out to him if you can. Anyway, this is Dallas May, signing off.